The buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here. This is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And off we go from Las Vegas. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Allen going to go to the air right away. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Middle.
Allen going to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Of 10 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Coming. Half 85.
Allen. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He completes it to Tate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Round 80. 5 wide. Hey, home. What's that?
Now Allen. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
It's Dillon again. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now Allen again. Washington's got it. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
To the air, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
4th down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Mendoza. It's brought in by Wilson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
First down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Baltimore.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Muscles by at the 25. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Alert! Gun. Middle. What's that?
Here's Allen. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
What's that?
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
5 wide. Half 85. Regular rate. 180. We got it.
Allen to throw once more. This is caught by Tate. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Alert! 180. What's that?
Here's Allen to throw it. Got a man open. It's Darius Hayward-Bay. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Round 80.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Half. 52. 180. What's that?
And again, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tate. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 3.
What's that?
They'll run with a big back. A.J. Dillon trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Middle. 180. What's that?
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Out. Look out.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
And the drive
That's
stays in
another
motion with a nice
Raiders
8-yard pickup
first
on
down.
fourth.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
What's that?
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
That's another
Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
No doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
What's that?
Dillon going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout
It's a loss of
as
1.
they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first
at the
half.
Ravens 3-yard line.
Ready? Go!
They'll look to run with Dillon. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A.J. Dillon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a third effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a fourth.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Ravens 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Mendoza. And Wilson with it, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Ravens
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Regular. Half 85. What's that?
To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
For the field goal. A 68-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Harrison Beavis to kick
A
off.
10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First down.
Back to throw now on first down. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 14. And the Ravens.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up third down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completes it to Watt. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal.
Back to throw. Mendoza. He's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A.J. Dillon taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
Makes the score.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4.
Alert, alert.
Allen going to throw. It's Dillon again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3.
I know it was a
It's
game,
third and
but you have to
1.
sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
And the Raider.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now, swing pass for Dillon.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
to the air. Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Allen. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
56.
Now Allen. He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Brings up second.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
5 wide. 319.
Here's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Alert! Ready? Hey, tight. Look out!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Allen going to audible to a different look.
Alert!
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Hayward Bay has it over the middle.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Half. Hey, home. Half 85. Look out.
Now Allen. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Complete, Dillon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Here's 1st down.
16 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Back to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw again.
26-yard line.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's 1st and goal. Gainwell will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to change this at the line. Allen going to run with it. He's got a man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Throwing, Allen. Washington's got it. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. Alert! Alert!
To throw is Allen. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Half 10. Round it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won